Everyone wants to be unbothered, but most people confuse that with not caring. Truth is, it's not all about being cold. It's all about knowing what deserves your energy and what don't. Today I'm going to be defining what unbothered truly means. Being unbothered doesn't mean you're being cold, you don't care about anyone has to say. It's really about you protecting your energy. It's all about you learning how not to react to certain things, learning what deserves your energy and what doesn't deserve your energy. And I got a lot of stories that I can speak on, but I'm just gonna keep it short today, and just on why you guys should be unbothered, why you guys should learn that trait. You should build that, especially men, young men and men my age. You should definitely take control about learning what unbothered truly is and try to implement that into your own life. It's a lot of guys I know that just can't wait to respond, and I can speak for myself too. Like, whether it's arguments, like I've been there where I've only listened to respond, which is, when you do that, you're already draining yourself, because you're just like, while that person is talking, you're not hearing nothing they're saying. You just preparing your comeback sentence. You're ready to say what you gotta say. You're not really listening to what the other person says. So that's draining itself already, because you're probably getting hot on the inside. Everyone knows when, like, you're getting there, it's like you just heat up on the inside. Like when you getting took in there and you just ready to spaz out or something, you just get hot on the inside, or something just really irritates you or something. It makes you hot on the inside. So, and I'm not here to say you should not feel that. You should feel that. That's a part of learning your emotions, especially as a man. You should feel those emotions. Whatever made you mad, whoever you was talking to that said something that made you feel some type of way, you should feel that, yeah. But is that telling you should spaz out on that person? You should crash out on that person? You should come up with the greatest comeback? The greatest comeback is just not putting your energy into it. You can respond, but you don't gotta, respond with a comeback like, oh, this, that, the third, this is what's gonna happen. Like, no. Be cool, calm, collected, hear what they saying, and then if you can't respond right away, give it time. Wait 10 minutes, wait 15 minutes, wait 20 minutes, cool down, wait an hour. It's all about what's really comfortable with you. Because I ain't gonna say it's so easy, but once you start implementing it into your life, and you start paying attention to your reactions, like, somebody will do, because when you get, like, when somebody make you mad, it's instant. Like, it don't come with a warning, like, oh, this person finna walk up and make you mad. Like, nah, like, or say something to make you feel some type of way. It always come at random. It be random time. As soon as you pick up the phone, hello, somebody spazzing out, you just intaking it, and you just get hot, ready to respond. When really, in that moment, you should just pause. Pause and wait a few seconds before you respond. Just pause. Take in, like, just hear what's going on around you. And just start really being strategic, like how this person wants you to respond, how they expect you to respond, and versus how you should respond. What's more respected? How you should respond, or how they want you to respond? 9 times out of 10, the other person wants you to respond with, probably going to want you to respond with aggression. They're going to want you to lash out. They're going to want you to crash out. They're going to want you to just do the most, so they can feel like they won in a situation, which if people playing that type of game, let them win. That's why it's all about knowing your reactions, labeling them, and pointing them out. So instead of just acting upon them, you can deter that. You can easily just calm yourself down and respond respectfully. That's all I can say. I can learn more about this and provide more information, but this is something that I'm just actually learning right now, and I'm still implementing it. I'm not perfect at it, but I'm better than what I used to be. It's not all about not caring or just being cold. It's really just about setting boundaries. You gotta set boundaries, not with anyone. It can be with parents, siblings, girlfriend, boyfriend, best friends, friends from school, anyone else other than you. You have to set those boundaries. And setting those boundaries isn't something that you just keeping yourself away from people. You're being closed off. You don't want to do nothing. It's a respect thing. It's like, because how can you, say someone asks you to do something. Someone comes up to you after work. You just got off work after a long 8 to 9 hour day. And it's like, as soon as you get out of work, you in the car finna walk in the house, somebody calling you, asking you to do something. And you're just like, oh, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't want to do it. But you end up telling them yes anyway. Now you got to keep your word. Now you just, the free time that you had for the rest of the day to take care of your business, whether that's take this course, read a book, that's all taken away. Now you got to give your time to somebody else you just agreed to doing something with, or you just agreed to doing, even though you didn't want to do it. That's not having boundaries. Because you tired, you wanted to read your book and do some studying for your course, but all because somebody called you and asked you for some help or asked you for this and that, you felt obligated to say yes, even though you did not want to at all. You wanted to do something else better. You wanted to read that book, but instead you agreed to showing up for someone else. When you say yes to someone else, you're saying no to yourself. Remember that. When you say yes to someone else, you're saying no to yourself. It's going to come with you're giving up something. You're giving up your free time. You're giving up your time and energy to put into someone else, when really you can just say no and make it easier for yourself and do what you need to do. That's all it's about. And that's how you can keep from draining your energy for real. Like, just taking care of what you need to do. Like, it don't matter who you make mad by telling them no. Because if they get mad, then they don't respect you anyway. They don't respect your time and boundaries anyway. So you should think about cutting them off or just disconnect from people. And that's another thing. When you're doing that, it doesn't mean you're not fucking with people. You might not be, but it's not like you're just cutting people off. It's all about having those boundaries. Like, you can't say yes to everything. You can't do everything for everyone and nothing for yourself. That's just not how it works. And if that's what you chose to do, then you will be one overwhelmed, unhappy, people-pleasing person. Because that's all that is, people-pleasing. When you want to say no, but you end up saying yes instead, just all because of you're afraid how they're going to feel afterwards, or how they might respond to you, or just whatever. You just feel, you feel obligated to just say yeah, no matter what. Which is not cool, bro. Set them boundaries. You don't need to tell people yes every time whenever they need something. Tell people no. And if they don't like it, well, let them be mad. Oh, well. Tell them that they can take care of it on themselves. Like, they don't need you that bad. They just wanted that help. Remember what I said. When you say yes to someone else, you're potentially telling yourself no to whatever you have planned or whatever it is you need to do. Something important can come up while you're helping that other person, but you're away with them. You're not even where you're supposed to be. That's another opportunity missed, all because you're not at the right place at the right time. Like, you could have, like, let's say for this YouTube thing, I probably had a plan to go home, take a meeting or something like that, or plan a video for my YouTube. And then someone called me and asked for me to do this when I'm already busy. And I want to say no, but I end up saying yeah. So now I'm leaving my work session, my study session, just to go do this for someone else, for nothing in return, just for them to say thanks. And then I start getting calls from numbers, and the whole time it's a brand deal, which I'm new to this YouTube thing. I don't know how the brand deals work, but I would be totally mad if I miss a brand deal, all because I chose to say yes to someone else instead of telling myself yes. All because I told myself no, I missed an opportunity. That's one thing you guys should learn from right there. You do not want to miss no opportunities, all because you was afraid to say no, or you want to people please. Like, there's nothing wrong with telling people no. Like, you will save a lot of time and energy by not explaining yourself and just telling people no. You're busy. You can't do it today. That's simple. If this is something you guys can truly relate to, like you guys want to actually implement this in your own life, you feel like you're a people pleaser, you feel like you can never tell someone no whenever they ask for your help or ask for anything, this video is for you. And this is something you should learn right away, like before anything. Before you can really do anything for yourself, this is the first thing you should learn. Learn how to be unbothered. Don't let people's actions, emotions dictate you. Just learn how to tell people no. Now, if you really want to do it, it's something like you want to do it, by all means, make it make sense. Do it. I'm not saying never help people, never, but if you have something for yourself planned that day, you're locked in, don't go agreeing to everything people ask you to do, or just wanting to do whatever they want you to do. Like, that's a quick way to just being depressed. And depressed is a mind state. I wouldn't say it's something a person chooses to be. I wouldn't say depression just something that just happens to you. I mean, it actually there's things you can do that leads up to that feeling, that mindset, but that's really just a mindset. People just be like, I'm this and I'm that, and it ends up being that. But if they just feel that way and they just open their mouth and be like, I'm not this, and it's just, that's what it'll be. But most of the time, that people pleasing, doing everything everyone wants you to do, but it's not what you want to do, that shit leads to being overwhelmed. You're angry. You're probably just suffocated with that anger, or just not feeling like you're holding yourself accountable, of just wanting to take care of things for you instead of other people. Like, have respect for yourself. Set them boundaries, gang. And we'll be back with another one. Glow and Grow with Joe.